Lala Anthony never thought this would happen. I'll just start off the video by saying, is her last name still Anthony? She was married to Carmelo, but why is her last name still Anthony? But Lala in Power was crazy. I was younger, saw that power. You know what I'm saying?
I was looking for another story to produce, actually, when I happened to come across Lala Anthony. Now, to be honest, I don't have a problem with Lala Anthony. She seems like a very nice lady. She just stays out of the way. And to be fair, I believe that she has a very beautiful personality, and I think that she's a kind woman. But just because you're kind doesn't mean I can't do a video on you. So I had to check it out.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Shit.
For myself and see what she was talking about.
Make time for what they want to make time for. Like, nobody's too busy, and that drives me crazy. Like, when a guy tries to say, like, you know, I'm busy, I'm like, oh, you're busy?
Now
you want me to tell you about busy? Like, if I can make the time, then you can make the time, because I know what being busy is like. I just feel like when you want to pursue something or you're into something, you make the time. And nobody's that busy. That busy shit, I hate that. Like,
well,
no
isn't
one
it funny
is
how
that
like
busy.
Now, this is interesting because Lala Anthony was married to Carmelo Anthony. And of course, we all know that the problems that Carmelo had, he was cheating on her and got pregnant, and eventually they called it quits. But, you know, when you think about Carmelo Anthony and Lala, she was about 4 to 5 years older than him when they...
Dang. She was 4 to 5 years older than bro. I'm not gonna lie, she hit the lottery. She went dummy mode, boy. Yo, shorties nowadays wish they could do that shit. Because they were actually married. You look at like Drea and Jalen Green. They had a baby. They're together. I don't think that nigga would ever marry her. She finagled. She did her big one. Fuck we talking about? But yeah, that's what we like to see. You know what I'm saying? City girls up.
Officially got married. So that was, in a way, a red flag. In a lot of the content that I hear from Lala Anthony in the last 3 to 4 years revolves around like her reflection on dating and marriages. And she's talking about, you know, you're not too busy to make time for something. Like, I hate that. In other words, it appears that since she's not been with Carmelo, she's wanted to hang out with people, and they've just been too busy for her. Now, I do know that she has allegedly somebody she's dealing with now, but I mean, who knows? But this is telling, especially from a woman like 10 to 15 years ago, a lot of dudes was on. Then, remember this?
When you're younger, you want to date older guys. And I'm not saying when you get older, you want to date younger guys, but when you get older, only younger guys want to date you. It's the wildest thing. Literally, guys will DM me or want to take me out, and I'll Google them. I'll be like, you're 22 years old. Like, what? How? Like,
I'm being honest, I think niggas just dogs. Niggas is like 22 years old, like thinking, yo, when I was a fucking kid, she was married to Carmelo Anthony. You know what I'm saying? I watched her on Power with her tetas out. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get in that. That's what I think niggas, I think that's the mindset of niggas, honestly. Which is not good. It's bad, honestly. But I think that's the mindset of niggas. And they're willing to waste some time on shorty. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got, a nigga 22 years old, nigga got all the time in the world. Fuck it. How old is she? 30? Like, not to say she's 35, but like, there's a 35-year-old shorty, and she looked good. You know, even to add that sprinkle on top, it's not she just looked good. You used to gawk over her when you were fucking 12. You know what I'm saying? She 35, you about 22. I got time. You know what I'm saying? I got time today. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you might try to fuck with a shorty that's older than you, but you ain't gonna marry her. You know what I mean? You probably ain't gonna like get in a relationship with her most of the time. But yeah, niggas her age she should be trying to date niggas her age. But niggas her age that she would want, chances are they can just get a younger shorty, and that's about it. You just get a younger shorty that, you know, looks better, looks younger. You know what I'm saying? Not to say Lala looks bad, but like, yeah, nigga, her age could get a shorty that's younger. Period. Just is what it is. Especially a nigga that she want. If Lala Anthony wants a nigga, chances are there's a lot of other women that also want that nigga. And that's the way the cookie crumbles, you feel me?
This is Lala Anthony talking about, you know, young guys are the ones that always try to get at her. Again, this is like another red flag. It's not because Lala Anthony is so old, but why is it that nobody your age wants to deal with you? This is the same situation with, you know, Kim Kardashian. You know, she's dealing with Odell Beckham or some guy. It's never somebody her own age now. It's always younger guys who are interested in, well, if you're really valuable, your age should hold time. And some women can do this. We've seen it in the industry. Contrary to popular opinion, a good example of this would be Jennifer Lopez. She has still been able to catch guys later on in her life, whether it be Ben Affleck or Alex Rodriguez. She's still able to do it, and she's almost 60. Now, we could argue that Jennifer Lopez is Hispanic, and that could help, but still, Lala Anthony should have some level of attractability to guys her own age that are still wealthy, you know, because she, you know, she's not a messy person. She's always been nice.
You know what's crazy too? Bro, I just saw a video of Shakira. And Shakira, bitch is aging like a vampire. I don't know how she doing it. I don't know what's going on. I can't help but believe that it's that motherfucking baby blood. I think she got baby blood. Like I always say, horse semen probably. You know what I'm saying? Other things. I don't know what she doing, but whatever she doing, it don't make sense. Shakira was looking. I saw a video literally today, bro. I'm like, Shakira, like, not to say that she old, but her old ass look too damn young. How old is Shakira, bro? Let me see. Shakira. Ooh, baby, when you talk like that, you make like 48. Shakira. Let me see Shakira 2025, boy. 2025, boy. Y'all stop playing with me. Bro, y'all stop playing with her, bro. Bro, Shakira, I don't know what she doing, bro. She got them crazy jeans, boy. She aging like wine. I'm not gonna lie. But I also believe that Shakira didn't do nothing to her face, bro. I believe that she didn't do anything to her face, and that's why she looks like how she looks now. You know, like Lala Anthony, something happened here. You know what I'm saying? She did something here. She didn't. Wait, how old is Lala Anthony? Wait. Lala Anthony. Dang, where's her age at? She's 43. Lala Anthony is 43. And Shakira is 48. Jennifer Lopez, because Jennifer Lopez, that's who you brought up. Damn, how do you spell Jennifer? Is it 2 N's? It's 2 N's. Fuck it. Jennifer Lopez. Then I just clicked on images straight off of like just off the muscle. 56 years old. Jennifer Lopez, 2025. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I do believe that Jennifer Lopez is a terrible person because everything I see about her, they be saying like she's really like just a dickhead and ain't on shit. But Jennifer Lopez aged like wine. It's from the same thing. But like this right here, 56 years old. You good, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine you 56 years old, this your wife. Nigga, you're like, okay, brother, I done hit the lottery, brother. You know what I'm saying? At 56, I don't think she's aging like that, bro. She's not aging like that, bro. That's tough. That's tough. I don't know if it's surgery or just genetics. You know, she might have just got a like not a hand like fucking Jennifer Lopez and motherfucking Shakira, which most people can't. At the end of the day, but like, she not aging like wine, man. She not aging like wine, and that's okay. It be what it be, I guess. But yeah, it's supposed to be black don't crack. But if you start fucking with the black before it even starts to consider to crack, it's gonna crack earlier.
And then I started to see signs of maybe why that is.
When I first saw this, I said, this woman looks familiar. And I really couldn't think of who she was. I bet you Carmelo Anthony doesn't even know who she is, and he was married to her for years. It's Lala Anthony. And she must go to the same plastic surgeon as Lil' Kim. She'll be looking super crazy in 5 years, watch.
All right, so then I started to kind of get towards the rabbit hole. So Lala Anthony has had a lot of work done on her. This is not uncommon for ladies in the industry, but it has been a lot. And women are making the most content about her appearance. This is not men. I mean, she still looks, decent. She's still thick. So you know what we looking at. But then, women are commenting on her appearance a lot.
All I keep seeing on a Lala post, Lala Anthony, oh my God, she looks old. Oh my God, my baby, she is.
Yeah, people age. It's normal for people to age. We be seeing too much plastic surgery and motherfuckers ain't aging. It's normal to age. You know what I'm saying? But there's levels to the shit. You know what I'm saying? Shakira 48. Motherfucking Jennifer Lopez 56. They just age different, bruh. They just aging different. I don't know what the fuck type baby blood. I don't know what signatures what blood fucking sacrifices they had to make, but they making that shit happen.
It's aging. This is the normal signs of aging, without Botox, without any enhancements, without a face.
No, I think she had some Botox for Showski. I think Lala Anthony has some Botox. I think her cheeks are a little too big, a little too puffy. I feel like naturally that wouldn't happen, if we being real. Which is kind of the biggest thing here. Like, if her cheeks weren't so puffy, so big, then, she wouldn't be aging like this. Because even these creases right here wouldn't be as big if this wasn't, like, sagging down onto it. You know what I'm saying? Like shit.
Live without nothing, and you just allow yourself to age. When you hit your 40s, baby, your smile lines right here, this is going to begin to droop. Okay, you're going to get your creases right there in the smile line area. You're going to get your dark circles. Also, you may get a little wrinkle.
Yo, am I cooked? What if this is regular aging and Shakira and Jennifer Lopez is the furthest thing from naturally aging? And I'm just cooked mentally, bro. Interesting.
Right up under the eyes, your crow's feet, they're going to begin to show.
So all of this is about Lala Anthony's, ability to age. And this lady believes that she's aging naturally. But what do we find out?
Baby, let's get this clip. All I keep seeing on Lala.
So Lala Anthony is only 45 years old. I'm 48, just to put things into context. Yes, she's aging. Yes, she's an older woman, but she doesn't look like that because she's getting old. She looks like that because that's the accumulative effect of overfilling your face. So they like to encourage young people to get fillers and Botox at a young age. But specifically with fillers, when you get them done early on, over the years, they build up. And what happens with fillers is that they absorb water. And that's why she has that pie effect where her face looks flat and she has that line underneath her eyes like that, those lines. It's because fillers absorb water. So that look on her face, the reason why her face looked like that is because of the overfill of fillers on her face.
Okay. I thought I was going crazy. I was like, damn, maybe I'm tweaking. But look at this woman right here. Her face isn't doing that same shit that's happening. Or just to a slighter effect. And she older than her. And she got good skin. Yeah. She's spitting. But
She didn't do all that work on her face, she probably would look a lot younger. She probably would look better because she has the money to get the healthy diet, the doctors, the facials, and all the extra stuff that they do to their face. She can afford to get all that work done, but it's the fillers that have her looking crazy. It's not just the aging. Yes, she's older. Yes, she's aging. As we get older, yes, she's pushing. She's 45. She's entering the zone of wrinkles and all that stuff. But I will tell you that it would have been different if she didn't have all that work done to her face. That's my 2 cents on that.
We find out that Lala Anthony, in maybe some of her distortion, according to these women, it has everything to do with Botox. Now, if you guys saw my video about Vivica A. Fox and 50 Cent, one of the things that changed Vivica Fox's appearance were these Botox injections. And again, Vivica Fox was beautiful as she was, but the Botox injections absorbed a lot of water, and then it made her face, a little puffy. And so that's why you see Vivica A. Fox have more of a bigger face now, and kind of, the head looks a little swollen. And so now she's 60, and you can just imagine, okay, well, Vivica, you were already good looking without the Botox, and you look at Lala Anthony, and they get this work done, and then what happens is it doesn't enhance their appearance. It takes away from their appearance. So if you add that into the fact that are older, right? You're 43 or 45, something like that, I'm not sure. And then, her son is now playing at Syracuse, and then you're busy, you're a mom. You don't have a whole lot of time to date. And if you do want to date, you probably don't want to give your all into a relationship because you just got out of a marriage. And so you probably want things on your terms. And when you put it all on a scale and weigh it, it doesn't really look good into her favor, okay? So think about it. You're 43, going on 45 or whatever. Your face or your appearance, according to these ladies, has been affected by Botox. And so you're aging in a way that you tried to avoid, but it is actually hurting you, so to speak. And then you got the BBL. And now the one thing that you were trying to sell out there, which is your physical appearance, is kind of now working against you. And so then what do you have? And that's the question, as a lot of us are hitting the middle age years, going towards the 60s or whatever in our life. What do we have to offer once you don't have the looks, right? Looks are going to fade. And some of these ladies who just like 5 or 10 years ago were still marketable, and now you see them and you're like, oh, okay, there's a change, whether they did it or to themselves or not. And when you take those looks away, what do you have to offer to the market? What do you have to offer to a man? And it's the same thing with like people like Kayla Nicole. Kayla Nicole has been going viral for almost all the wrong reasons. She's no longer with Travis Kelce. He's now with Taylor Swift. Kayla Nicole is trying a podcast. She can't get anybody to watch it. She's 34 years old now. And so when you really can't get all that you want, when you're really suffering and you don't have a lot to offer the market and you're 34, what happens when you can't rely on your looks anymore? Because your looks can't get you views on YouTube. It can't get you sponsorships. It can't get you business deals. You have to be able to offer something to someone. And what we're seeing in real time is that a lot of women were like really, really investing into their looks. And in certain cases, it's kind of backfired. And where was the investment into, your personality? Where was the, investment into what you do into your private sector groups? Like, what do you do then? And most of us forget about that. It's so much investment in your appearance and what you look like, and that's great. But ultimately, you're going to be judged on, what you can add to somebody, what you can bring to a relationship, what you can bring to business, And if you're a female or a woman and the looks fade away, then you got to have something to fall back on, and you can do it in a few ways. Number one, you got to be really, really nice and really agreeable and add a lot of value to a man's life. A man could marry an older woman if he loves her, if, she looks to a certain way and she has a certain lot of, value to add to the guy. But if women haven't worked on that skill by the time they're 40, it's almost like a basketball player who only knew how to run and jump, and by the time he's like 35, he's not as athletic and he still can't shoot. It would have been like Michael Jordan, who just basically went around running and dunking his whole entire life, but he never developed a mid-range. Like, we would have never knew about Michael Jordan at all. But the thing that's different about Michael Jordan is he took a weakness and made it a strength. And we're just really not seeing that with a lot of these ladies. And again, you hear certain things like, I'm living my best life. This is all about me. It must serve me.
Yeah, and then we see a shorty that's 60 years old, still getting Botox and still not married, still don't got a husband, still don't got a spouse, still don't got a boyfriend, still don't got shit. All they got is 25-year-old men trying to get in them cheeks, trying to just get one to get one. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she famous. I remember I was younger, I wanted to smash, so I'm a smash. You know what I mean? But niggas ain't gonna take it seriously because you think a 25-year-old man is gonna marry a 60-year-old woman? No. However, 35-year-old man getting closer, 45 closer, 55 closer, 60 niggas your same age. Even that, it's kind of like you're at a disadvantage, because honestly, if you want a man because he checks all the boxes that you've built over the years, because as you get older, you're going to have more and more and more and more boxes to check. If he's checking all of your boxes, he's checking all these other bitches' boxes too. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of get stuck between a rock and a hard place, and then it comes down to your personality and how good of a person you are, or how like much value you bring to a man's life for him to want to actually be with you. And you spent your whole life focusing on looking attractive rather than, helping to make someone's life better. And at the end of the day, when that fades, you're done Zeruni. Then you're going to have to build the personality. You know what I'm saying? Or you just start fucking younger dudes. You know what I'm saying? You back in the market with girls that are the younger dude's age. The dude is like, oh yeah, I'm just fucking bitches. Wilding, doing stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And you just one of them. Which ain't good. I don't know why older women kind of take that as like a compliment. Oh yeah, younger dudes keep trying to get at me. Nigga, so? That's not a compliment. Honestly. That just means that younger dudes just doing shit. And especially you got clout and you got a little bit of money on. Yeah, younger dudes are going to be up on you. If I was 22, 21, 20, and I could get with Lala Anthony as she is right now, and I'm just sliding in the DMs doing whatever the fuck, nigga, yes, I'm going to be in there. Fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Nigga, I'm going to keep being in there, nigga. And I'm gonna get me some J's, and I'm gonna get me some fucking, nigga, I'm gonna go get me a watch, all type of shit off that shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But will I marry her? Fuck the hell. Fuck no. You know what I mean?
And that's fine when you have your looks. That's fine when guys still want to holler at you. That's fine when you don't have messed up Botox injections. But in a world that starts to ignore you because you've ignored it, times get hard, times get difficult. I mean, I've been on YouTube for about a decade now. I've seen some creators come and go. And the ones that have left, it hasn't been by just, they left because they wanted to. It's just because they didn't adapt. And, this has been a little bit more of a rough year for me on the platform. And I've had to try to adapt to stay on the platform like anybody else. And the reality is that in life, we're going to have to adapt to what somebody wants and not about what we want. Mm-hmm. If not, you end up on the same pathway that some of these ladies believe that Lala Anthony is going to go to. And now again, I think that she's a very nice person and she may never care about dating. But ultimately, that's where Vivica A. Fox is. And again, looks won't solve everything. Surgeries can backfire. BBLs can kill you. Botoxes can make your face look fat. It is what it is. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back.
Yeah, man. Honestly, with Lala Anthony in particular, I feel like she's gonna be alright because she just at such a level, which I feel like a lot of women that get to that level, they want a man that's also on that level, and that's what starts to become the problem. But if Lala Anthony finds a dude that, you know, fucks with her and is at a slightly lower level than her, I feel like she's gonna be happy at the end of the day. I don't think she's gonna have a sad life. And then, um, like O'Shea said, that she is with, or that her son is in college right now playing college basketball. He probably gonna go to the NBA. Like, she probably just gonna be good. Like, she's not gonna have a stress in the world, honestly. And you know, she can get back to dating and see how it goes. I'm sure she can find an older rich man to, you know, fuck with her and shit. Who knows? I don't know. But y'all let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if nobody told you today, I love you. Peace.